Let's get this show on the road. Get that working. Okay, think we can begin. Get some mushrooms up, eh? I don't know why I said mushrooms. Probably because there's mushrooms on the left there.
Novid, the settlement looks quite festive.
The Yule celebration is here. It's midwinter, Eivor. Time to drink, fight, and compete in hopes of a
That's
bounteous
right.
harvest.
Christmas, December.
Yolnir, the Yule god, smiles on us. The days will soon grow longer, my friend. It's all a glorious rebirth about to begin.
And you did all this?
Not exactly. On a scouting mission, Sunniva and I met a group of, we call them revelers. They did most of the work. Sunniva's manning the fistfight tournament. All in good fun. Meanwhile, I have opened my own shop. Rather than silver, we use what I call Yule tokens. I made them myself.
They certainly look homemade.
Thank you, yes. Now, before we begin our celebrations, we need to get the brewery and the cattle farm ready for the Yule feast.
And you'd like me to do that, I suppose.
I would. And since I'm so fond of you, have some Yule tokens. I expect to see you at the celebrations later.
Okay, so there's two points, 3 points. No, it snows in this location. Nice.
Novid, you look quite at home in your new shop.
I am. I acquired some rather unique items on my travels, offered in exchange for precious Yule tokens. Care to see what we have?
How might I earn?
Nothing could be simpler. You work hard for us, Eivor.
Let's see you, old friend.
There we go. I forgot how to,
Pleasure to see you again, Eivor.
Enough for today. Farewell, Eivor. Goodbye, Eivor.
just gonna quickly do something.
Good day.
What I'm gonna do is unlock something first. Hang on.
Sweat together, bleed together,
Me,
triumph
warrior.
together.
Let gold and glory be our meat and mead.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to put an ad. What? Alright, I need to take that away. That is really annoying. I didn't mean to. Great.
All right.
Found who you needed?
Really. Sorry about that.
Until next time, Eivor.
I said to take care. Did I not say to take care?
Winfield, Betham, you look dour for festival goers.
I'm not dour, I'm furious. My fool of a son released the cattle we were raising for the feast. Just let them go.
You let them go. Why?
Would you believe it's because I am a lone wolf who says damn the rules? Would you believe I took them to the river for one last graze, but one of the cows looked at me strangely, and I got scared?
That I believe. You want me to get them back for you?
Take Betham with you. Perhaps you can protect him from the terrifying cattle. Go on, love. Go with Abel.
Very well.
Where were you when the cow frightened you?
Across the river, that away.
That away.
I'm not genuinely afraid of cattle, but the look in this one's eyes, I thought it might hurt me. They're big cows.
Perhaps this is an opportunity to overcome that fear you claim not to possess.
This is where it happened. They shouldn't be too far.
Good. Let's begin tracking. Stretch your wings, Sunan. There's one. What do you say we turn this into a hunt? A quicker slaughter and fresh meat for the feast.
All right. But I won't get too close. All right. One down. That should mean 3 to go. You think it's
Aid
straight?
me. Be my eyes. I think it's unusual. I would be happy to teach you, Betham. Much as I imagine you'd rather be taught by Maida.
No. I think I would rather learn from you.
Follow then, and keep your eyes open for your errant cattle. Look there, Betham. Another cow. In your first lesson.
All right. Show me.
I understand this is daunting. Even domesticated creatures possess a worthy strength. And so, even in slaughtering and eating them, we must show them respect. I do not begrudge you your fear.
Thank you. I begrudge myself quite a bit. I feel quite foolish.
Bertham, tell me more about Maida. You're quite taken with her.
Oh, yes. She's a remarkable person. Always makes me laugh. And an amazing hunter. She's just so brave, skilled, strong, and, you know, pretty, too.
You're fond of her.
Imagine how she feels, huh? Fancied by a silly boy who's afraid of cows.
I'm no expert tracker, but even watching Sunan grants me insight. Seeing the way she follows trails.
Trails? Well, I once stepped in manure and left my own prints through the house. My father was furious, and he did fine. I hope you
Have a
are
look, Sunan.
to look after me today, and clean up my mess.
If anything, this is more...
Oh, there! I see the last one!
Well done. You are now...
Did you see that, Eivor?
It took me a moment to believe it. Fine work, Cowfearer. You have overcome your enemy.
Please don't make that my new nickname. Thank you, Eivor. Oh, this part is tougher than I thought. Maida won't believe I've done this. Nor will my mother.
Bertham, were you really scared by a cow? Well, that seems unlikely for a farmer's boy.
Well, if I tell you what really happened, will you tell anyone?
Never.
It's to do with Maida. She's always saying I'm so soft and sweet and kind and lovely.
All good things.
It's terrible. Who wants sweetness? I want to be brave and manly. I thought if I let the animals go, I could hunt them myself and show her I was a good provider and strong. Then I took out my bow, and the cow did look at me. And I did get frightened. So that part isn't entirely false.
There's nothing wrong with having a good heart. I'm sure Maida is fond of you because you are a kind young man, not in spite of it.
Thank you, Eivor. I hope you're right. But all the same, I do intend to brag. Just a little. I feared asking this of Maida, but do you ever feel sorry for the creatures? That you must hurt them so?
I do not seek to cause them suffering. I aim for the heart, that it might be a quick death.
Can't imagine being so skilled. Maida is much the same way. One shot, rabbit dead, clean.
Well, I didn't have a bow and arrow to use. I used my axe, but we'll just say they, yeah, we'll just say they yeah.
Bertham, did you manage not to hurt yourself?
Winfried, I give you your son, Bertham the Beast Slayer.
The Beast Slayer!
Oh, you should have seen me out there, Mother. I was a terror with an arrow. But I should go.
Go? Where?
I want to show Maida while the blood is still fresh. See you at the feast.
Well, Eivor, thank you. Whatever you did out there, I'm pleased for it.
case of the missing ale.
What do you...
At least someone's doing something to spruce up the place.
I will...
Go.
It's a winter wonderland.
You are a good boy.
I have no idea what I said, but anyway.
By the gods of Asgard, what happened to this place? What's happened here?
Eivor's here! Thank the gods above! Though it seems they have forsaken us. I am sorry to tell you, Eivor, Tekla is gone.
What? Dead?
No, no, no. She's on an errand and left her apprentice in charge. It was him who did all this.
Who is this apprentice?
A fellow called Ake. He'll know what happened here. You need to find him.
Me? Why not you?
Somebody's got to clean up this mess. Besides, I'm startlingly drunk. You go on. My cup is run dry. How is anyone meant to survive without something to drink? I need to drown my...
What do you see, Sunan?
I like how it's only snowing in one place. That's funny.
Ready to go now?
Put a bow in my hand.
Just a simple festival thing.
Take a moment to center yourself and go. done it! You've achieved perfection! I did not think I would ever see such a score.
Okay.
Aha! Ready to drink?
Of course. Staggering already? Too strong for you.
There we go.
You are quite the guzzler. Try again anytime.
Not much.
Survey the area, Sudan. That must be Ake. It would seem drunks are not the best trackers.
Cannot get away with this. They will fear. There they are, down there. But where are the barrels?
Are you Ake?
Who's asking?
Do you not know me? I'm Tekla's friend Eivor. I want to know why you left her brewery in shambles.
Take that back. I'd never do such a thing. It was those Saxon bandits. And I'm gonna slay every last one of them.
Bandits in Ravensthorpe.
They seem nice enough. I invited them to try Tekla's new brew. We get drinking, and the next thing I wake up, and the barrels are gone. Now that you're here, we can solve this together. With our fists.
You got bandits drunk. They behaved as bandits do. And now you seek violence? Ake, you're not in a state to solve problems.
Oh, no? Well, how about I show you the kind of state I'm in? You'll see how a brewer fights.
Lower your fists. We can go back to the brewery until you sober up.
Enough talk. Have at me. I will be the greatest brewmaster who ever lived.
I just beat.
Stop this. Calm
I
down.
am immortal.
No fair. I wasn't ready.
Okay, go back to the brewery.
I traveled across the sea to study under a master brewer. Tekla entrusted me with her finest ale, and I lost it. If you knew what it was like to fear losing the faith of the one you admire, you would not be so callous.
I will make you a deal. We will go get the barrels back, but I will do it. You wait at the boat. No more fighting.
Very well. It must be with the bandits. Call if you need help. Between you and me, your left jab could use a little work.
I should be cautious around here. All right. Where have they hidden the ale? This is Tekla's ale. I would know those barrels anywhere. She truly is a master. What do you see? Follow my lead.
Breath on your neck. Kill you. Strike for Christ!
Now to get this back to Arke's boat. Tekla's ale is safe.
Thank you, Eivor. You are a hero among heroes. My final request would only be that we keep this matter between us.
That I can do.
I got a few of these Yule tokens from Norvid. Happy to spare them as payment for your kindness. Perhaps you can spend them on some fighting lessons.
Eivor! I have just the thing for you.
Sunniva, Norvid told me you had set something up. A fighting competition.
The greatest fighting competition this land has ever seen.
Any rules?
Yes. The rules are simple. Fight, drink, fight! And remember, Eivor, the more participants, the bigger the pot. If you ever find any willing fighters, bring them to join in. Now, are you ready to begin, my powerful friend?
You know I'm ready.
Oh, that was pretty easy. My word. I used my hidden blade, of course I did.
He bested every fighter in the ring and drank enough to kill a mid-sized ox. Eivor, champion of the Yulbro! Well fought, Eivor. Let us do this again next year.
Show me what you have.
Have a gander.
Okay.
I've been working on some designs.
May I see your...
Until I see you next.
Show me what you have.
My most muscular friend. Ready to join the bro?
You...
Alright.
Fight is about to begin.
Oh. Just like that. Simple Kai karate? I can't even spell that right. Oh. Oh. The uppercut? I think that was an uppercut. There we go.
Keep well fought, Eivor. Let us do this again next year.
That reminds me. No, never mind.
Ready to go.
Put a
Take a moment to center yourself. Let's go.
You're half the way there, Eivor. Time's almost up. You've done it?
Alright, that should be enough to get the last piece. And then we go and do the mission.
show me.
You should get that. Honestly. There is always more where that came from. Eager to find a new home for these. Always a pleasure, Eivor.
You have a keen eye for quality. Thank you for trusting these hands with your gear.
I can get you that one easy. Is that what you want? This will serve you well. All my pieces are good, but that one's very good. Ah, let me look at you. Done for now.
Alright. Let's go do this mission.
I can hardly believe it's you. The one fated to save my people.
That woman seems to know me.
Oh, it's you! Valka said we would meet, but I can hardly believe the great Eivor is fated to save my little Isle of Skye.
Who are you?
Ahead of yourself as always, Edith. Eivor. Edith is an old friend and a seer. She contacted me for advice. Her people are plagued by nightmares to the point of madness.
I wasn't aware people settled on the Isle of Skye.
There are small settlements, but it is a place of passage for many, making it perfect for dreams to wreak havoc. Until now, I've mostly been deciphering if my cousin's feasting on feathers in her dreams means she should marry a farmer or a baker.
You lost me again.
Edith needs your help. And it's not just her people being affected. As someone deeply in tune with the spirit realm, I have also begun to lose sleep. I fear it may spread to our settlement soon.
I will investigate. But it is not as if I have experience chasing away bad dreams.
There is more. You're not going to like this, Eivor. But I believe somehow Ranvi is involved. Perhaps even responsible.
I know Randvi's whereabouts better than most, and she isn't... what I mean to say is, she couldn't do something like this.
Ever since the nightmare started here, I began asking the spirits for clarity. and a vision came to me. Though it was cloudy, I know what I saw. You will find Ranvi amidst a scene of death on the Isle of Skye. The two of you will fight before you are forced to part ways forever.
That just can't be true.
Believing is your choice. The only way to find the truth and stop the nightmares from spreading is if you go to the Isle of Skye. I must tend to my duties, but Edith can take you when you are ready.
So, are you ready? My people can't go without sleep any longer.
I need some time.
Please, don't wait too... You're back. Are you ready to go to Skye now?
I'll find out what's plaguing your people. Whatever or whomever it may be.
Here we are. The Isle of Skye. Beautiful, isn't it?
Any idea where I should go first?
Investigate Kilter Raglan first. It's where complaints of nightmares began. My hut is there too, if you need to find me.
Okay then.
Sail!
Seagull, catch the wind! Sing, my ravens.
Bring the sail in! Sail out!
This air...
Death follows in my wake. I do not seek it out, but it is always there, nipping at my heels like a faithful hound. Gilly was my first kill. He was 12. I was 6. He beat me every day, to my eternal shame. One day, I'd had enough. I decided to play a trick on him. I stole his mother's torque and tied it to the tail of the Jarl's horse. Then I let him chase me in. Where I hid. He saw the torque and went for it. And when he did, I took my stick and whipped that stallion right in the balls. The stallion bucked, kicked Gilly right in the face. He never bullied me again after that. You know, because he was dead. That was the end of Gilly's saga. I had an odd friend when I was a boy.
I often wonder, who deserves it?
Rolfer, you are...
A story from my youth. This one...
Did I tell you about the...
I had a sweetheart once, a long time back. A fine lady I'd known since I was a boy. Now, believe it or not, there was a time when I was easy on the eyes. The girl and I, we ran off together. We were discovered. She had been promised to another, and that man found us. Fled, but had nowhere to run. I told the girl to hide, but she did not. She was convinced he would not harm me. A word from her, and he would leave us. Sadly, she was wrong. Vengeance gripped his mind. To restore his lost honor, he challenged me to a holmganga. I was nothing but a young lad. There was no winning. I knew that. My sweetheart encouraged me to fight. I could see in her eyes she believed in me. But my knocking knees drowned out all sound. I ran. Sounds of a howling. A barbed words.
Signidir!
I mostly do this if anyone remembers. This is what I do. I believe. Ooh. Oh, mic's playing up again. Alright. Oh. That would have been a problem. I'm mostly just searching out the entire map and then continue the quest.
Let the sail out! Drop the sail! My scars tell good tales. Take this one. A hole through my chest and out my back. Just missed my heart. The elk up north are abundant. So I led a bunch of men into the woods, and we found two big males jousting. I had never seen anything like it. Horn on horn, bone on bone, at that speed, that power. Over and over and over again, until only a single elk stood standing. Bloody, triumphant, facing me. We were two giants, going at it from food, land, sex. My blood was pumping. I told the men to lower their bows as I approached it. I cast my spear aside, dug my boots into the snow. This was my land now. I had to prove it. We ran towards each other. Crash! I woke up a camp with my screaming. Men killed the elk for food and nursed me back to health. It's the first lesson England taught me. Don't fuck with the elk. The tale of Skye should interest you. I looked for her before I left Norway. I wanted to take her with me. You know her. She would have no master, no shackle. It had been months. I was worried, holding up hope. I set myself and an elk carcass down in her house. For hours she did not show, and I eventually fell asleep. Then suddenly it was hard to breathe, and I gasped for air, waking only to find myself pinned down. And there she was, freshly sated with elk, sound asleep, her head on my chest, nails ruffling my beard. I put my arm around her, and we stole a nap like we used to. Then I woke again, and she was gone. As quietly as she came. Ah, she was a good dog.
In my youth, I remember hearing the story of Calda, a fierce young woman whose father forbade her from swordplay and raids. Calda had skills to match or surpass any man in the clan. And so it was that her beloved Garpi asked her aboard his ship. Once again, calling her soft and weak and fragile. But Calda ignored these insults and left. For a full spring, Calda and Garpi sailed the coast of Francia, raiding and plundering and taking much silver and riches. Then, in the early weeks of summer, a passing ship gave Calda the news that her mother had died suddenly. Calda was grief-stricken. Calda returned quickly home, only to find her mother there, alive and standing quietly beside her father. Calda was confused. Calda's father spoke with a sour voice. I sent the tale of your mother's death, for you were insolent. But now you are home, where you must stay. Hearing these words, Calda pulsed hot with rage. She slew her father and fled back to her ship, then set a swift sail for the horizon.
Man, this is nearly wrong.
I was in Hedeby when I saw the truest scene of love. There were two royals. And Queen Alvidi seemed a matched pair. They ruled well. Dynasty of grace, honor, and might. They carried themselves with so much love, all of us envied them. Then Sigfrida arrived, princess and daughter to King Sharvik, a rival house that had chosen to ally with Sigroth, a powerful union. All to lose. Sigroth and Sigfrida
logic and fell deeply in love. But King Sharvik refused to part with his daughter. An old man, his death was coming, and he commanded that she die with him. She would join him in the corpse hall before joining Sigrun in marriage. So it would pass. Sharvik died. Sigfrida was next to be burned. As the flames took her, Sigrun leapt upon the pyre and followed her into the next place. Sigrun left behind a wife, children, a clan, a village, and all the riches and honor he held in. For love, what he did seems a dishonor. But love is often
I once saw a Dane in Gautland boil bear meat for his supper. Can you believe that? He boiled it! Disgusting. We were stuck in a cave in the mountains, hiding from a snowstorm. Bear was meant for the village, but we had first pickings. But Solveig, local oaf, he just ripped the flank off the bear and tossed it into a pot meant for vegetables. Left it there for an afternoon. Now, if you boil anything that long, it ends up tasting like leather. Flavorless. With fish, steer, horse, it does not matter. To bring out the flavors, must prepare the meat. Not just butcher and toss it into a pot with yesterday's sludge. I have a recipe for bear. You coat it with honey and...
Right, nearly there.
Before roasting over on a spit. Nothing better. When this oaf served up his boiled bear, another man, Jan, he sliced his piece down the center and wore it for a show. Ha! You see, there are few things in life that can be both luxury and need. I prefer not to squander the meat on my spit.
I am a bit tired today, but poor why. I haven't stopped yawning all the time. I haven't talked much. I have been staying up a lot. So
my first day my duty was defense. I had asked for this task myself. As I patrolled the walls, I sang and banged my shield against the ribs of the walls. I woke half the camp with my wailing. I sang from the eddies as Galen, Leaf, and Soma threw rocks at me. They thought me too frivolous. Until the day I caught a spy. Some filthy shadow walker trying to rob us of what only Loki knows. Galen killed him before he could be tried. My point is, always be loud. Act a fool. Be a nuisance. It is your greatest defense. For the less your enemy thinks of you, the more he thinks you a fool, the more likely he is to make a grave error.
you know what? She makes perfect sense.
Are we not? Heed my advice, and you will live a long, long time.
In the early days of the feud... and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar had pledged his battle fury to no king or jarl, and would give his oath only once winter. For 1 year. Was married to Kjotve's brother Alrek, and soon Kiar was often seen in the company of that clan. But soon after, word came to Kiar that Alrek had abused his sister. When he asked Thora about this, she told him, "It is true." So Kiar... on a hunting expedition. And when they were away, Kiar slew Alrek. Of his arms. When he returned to camp, Kiara shook his head and held out his hand, in which was an arm ring. Let me give you this ring, Kjotve. Confused, Kjotve took the ring, and with it came the entire bloody arm. Your brother pledged to leave it for later.
Save it for later. Ava, I just...
What do you see?
Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here. I can't keep going. Should we wait some more? I'm actually just gonna end it. I was probably gonna raid somebody, but I am too stuffed. I think I got a cold, so anyone who's been viewing from the start, mid and now, thank you for being here. Anyone working for the start, mid and now, I appreciate your tabs. This will be completed by tomorrow. We'll begin. Obviously, it's a mini DLC, and then we're back to Jurassic World. Complete that before Christmas, which is in like 3 days. Damn, that's not far. Not far. All right. I'll see you all next time. When I got a PC set up after Christmas, we'll stream Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I've only watched people play the other Five Nights at Freddy's, but when I found that Security Breach was it was an open world game, might as well play it. Alright, I need to end this. I need to get up early in the morning tomorrow. Yeah. More of this and Jurassic World. Ta-ta. Or bye-bye.